Hi everyone. Today we are going to see about how to format a text in a Word. What are the different kinds of formattings are available that we are going to see. So we will be seeing about the character formatting, page formatting, paragraph formatting. These are the three different types of formatting that we are going to see now today. When Whenever you're typing a document, okay, if you want to change the style of the font, what we'll be doing is we have to click on the home tab, then you have to click on the font tab. When you're clicking on the font tab, okay, it will be this font dialog box will be opened. I'll show you how this will be working. See, uh, if you are suppose in different tabs, if you want to come to the home tab, you come here, and this is said to be the sum of the items, that is frequently used font attributes are available here. Okay, if you want to see other attributes, you have to click on the small drop down box. Okay, if you are going to click this button, automatically the font dialog box will be opened up. So this is said to be the font dialog box. So in this, now in formatting the font, we are going to see some of the best attributes. First one is going to be the font. The font is nothing but a group of character that will have a similar appearance. For example, if you want a particular line to be in Times New Roman, you have to select the particular line, and then you can change the font to Times New Roman. Otherwise, if you want to change it to for Arial, you can use it. You can change the font size also. And then there are different types of typeface. One is said to be the bold or boldface. So it will become the selected content alone will become darker in color than the normal one. Italic means the slanted characters. Like this, slanted will be there. And subscript is nothing but x, for example, log base 2. Log base means at the bottom it will come. Superscript means x square, the 2 is said to be the superscript. Okay, next is underline. Some text will underline it. So now we'll see an example. So here are the different types of fonts available. So now I'm going to for that, what we have to do is first we have to select the text, and then you have to click this drop down button, and then if you want, you can select to different types. Whichever, there are so many fonts are available, whichever you want, that you can select it. Okay, so now I'm going to select it, and this is set to be the font style. Here it will be regular means it will be normal. Italic means it will be somewhat slanting. Can you find it? It is in slanting mode. If you want to make it bold, it will be bold. If you want to combine both bold and italic, like this, you have to select. This is said to be the font style, and this one is nothing but this is the size. See, can you, whatever the changes you are making, it will be preview. In preview you'll be able to see it. So now what happens is it is getting increased, and you can give the font color also. Okay, you can give the font color. So now what I'm going to give, okay. So now what happened, whichever the text I have selected, for that it is being applied. Okay, so now I want to write x square and log base 2 8. Okay, so now I have to select the number x square I want to write, right? So you have to give superscript. Superscript means it will be going on the top. Subscript, log base to base. Okay, so now what you can do is you can give subscript. So can you find the difference between the superscript and the subscript? And here itself you'll be able to find this is said to be the subscript, this is said to be the superscript. And suppose when you some sentences, if you do not want, you can give strike through also. So what happened, like where you'll be writing in notebook, no, if you do not want some sentences, you'll be striking it out. Similarly, you can do it here also. So this is about the font attributes, or otherwise character formatting. Now we are moving on to the paragraph formatting. So for that, what you have to do is you have to once again come to the home tab, then you have to come to the paragraph. When you click that paragraph, automatically this dialog box will be opened up. Here, this is for alignment. The first thing, general, is for alignment. Indentation, next set of attributes is for the indentation, and last one is for the line spacing. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so now, so home tab, here you are able to find the paragraph. Okay, now I'm going to click here. So you have indentation, line spacing. Okay, so this is left justified. First, we'll move on to the indentation. Here you'll be finding a first line and hanging. What is the difference between the first line and hanging is, let me show it to you. For each and everything, you have to select the text first. Next, you click this button here. Now, if you're going to give the first line, okay, you see what is happening. Like a paragraph, it is happening, right? So let me take this one. So whenever you're going to write a paragraph, you first starting of the paragraph, you'll leave at least some space and then only you'll be starting. No? So that is the same way here also. Okay. Next is I'm going to show you about hanging. Okay. See how it is hanging is. So this hanging will be very much useful when you're writing the thesis or if you're writing any paper, journal article. You'll be writing the citation, no? There this hanging will be useful. I'll repeat. So now you have to come to the paragraph. First you have to select the content. If you're going to give the first line, what happens now? It will be like a paragraph. First, in the first line, first few space will be left and then the paragraph will be started as we will be writing in our notebook. Next, hanging means except the first line, all other lines will leave the few spaces and then it will be typed. So this is said to be the hanging. Okay, now we have got line spacing. Line spacing is nothing but here also you will have different single spaces there, 1.5 line space, double, at least, exactly, multiple. Okay, single means normal. Okay, I'll show the difference. Okay, so now you have to select it. Single space means, we'll see, you have to give it 0 before and after. See, there is no space before and after the paragraph, there is no space. See, I have, since I have given 0 0 before and after the paragraph, there is no space. Okay, suppose if I'm going to give 12, what's happening? There is a space before and after the paragraph. Okay, similarly, now the single 1.5 line space. So what is happening now? We are leaving the space between the lines. Here whatever we have done, that is for the between the paragraph, before and after the paragraph. This line space is within the paragraph. 1.5 you can give double also. See how much the line space is happening. Okay, so this is about the line space. Okay, so now for this, if you want to give a bullet listing, if you want to make it as a listing with the bullets, you can either click it here, automatically it will come, or otherwise you can select the bullets whichever you want. For that, you have to click on the drop down arrow. Here you will be able to find the different types of the bullets. Okay, if you do not want, you can give none, or otherwise whichever you want, you can use it. Okay, suppose if you are going to give it as numbers, okay, numbers, so like this it will be. Like this it will be. So now I'm going to give numbers, and then now I want to change the number from 4 5 6, something like that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll change the setting to 4. So now what happened? Now the points are starting with 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, by default it will start from 1 to 3. You can also change the point number by yourself by setting the numbers. I'll repeat. For that, you have to go to the numbers, drop down arrow, setting numerical value. There you have to set the value, whichever the value you are going to set. Based upon that, the number will be displayed to the points. And then you will have indentation. See, you don't want this. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this particular line. Now I want to move it little bit inside. So I'll be using this um, indentation. This is said to be the increase indentation. If you want to remove the indentation, you have to go back. This is said to be the decrease indentation. And then what else you can do is you can also apply border for this text. How you can apply is just click on the text and then you give the box, select this box. So what happened, the particular content alone will be selected. Now if I'm going to select this line and then if I'm going to give, so now I'm going to select this and then if I'm going to give, what is happening, the particular whole box is being applied to the text. And then you can also fill colors for those boxes wherever you want. You can give it in colors. That is also possible. So this is about the paragraph. Okay. So what is there in the paragraph? We'll see. Border you can apply for the picture or otherwise for the text. Bullet list. Yeah. Numbers also there, and also what is there? The bullets is being available. That is dot or asterisk or some hyphen. It's been available. Hanging indentation. What happens? No, all except the first line, all other lines will be indented. First line means only the first line will be indented and all other lines will start from the zeroth position. This hanging will be very much used in the citing references. So this is said to be the normal text, and when we want to apply a border, you can apply it. This is an example for the first line and this is an example for the hanging indentation. Now we'll see the alignment. So you have different types of alignment, that is full, left, right, center. Full means the lines of the text are both left and right is being aligned. Left means it will be left aligned. Right means it will go justification, all the contents will go to your right side. Center justification means it will be in the center. I'll show you an example. See, this is an example for the left justification. Center means everything is in the center. Right means what happened? If all the lines moved to the right. Full means both sides. If you see the books and all, you will not be able to find zigzag manner. Everything will be in a straight. That is said to be a full text. So whenever you're going to prepare any document, it should be justified. Okay. So I'll show you how the justification can be done. So now I'm going to select this. This is said to be the left justification. Okay. And now I'll show you the right justification. This is for the justification. First one is what? Left. Now we are going to do center. See, I'm going to give it in the center. Sorry, this is a center. Okay. And last one, I'm going to give justified or otherwise full justification. So whenever you want to preparing any document, you have to select the whole document and then you have to give justified. For some titles, if you want to give a title and all, what you'll do, you will be typing, and then what you can do, you can make it as a center by using this one. You can make it bold, italic, you can increase the font. Okay. So like this, you will be able to do. That's about the alignment. Next, what is that we have got is line spacing, page break. Page break, one is said to be the hard break, another one is a soft break. Hard break is being created by the user by using the control plus enter. Soft break is nothing but it is being created by the word processing. For example, once you complete the first page, if the complete page is being full, automatically the Microsoft Word will move to the next page. Okay, so that is said to be the soft break. Hard break is nothing but the user will be creating it. Let me show you an example. See, for example, see, it's going to get filled. So now what is happening? It is coming to the next line, next page by itself, right? Suppose after this point, I want to create a new page. So for that, what you have to do is simultaneously, you have to press the control and enter key. So what is happening? It will move to the next page. This is said to be the hard break. So what happened? It is being created by the user with an intent of moving it to the next page. So that is why it is called as an hard break, and another one is said to be the soft break. Margin, page formats, margins. What you can do is you can set a margin for your page also. And orientation, page orientation, the direction in which the document is to be printed. There are two types of orientation. One is the portrait, another one is the landscape. So portrait means the document that it will be taller. Okay, landscape means it will be wider than the tall. Okay, next is header. Header means it is a repetitive text that will be available in the top of the margin. Footer, it is a repeated text that will be located in the bottom of the margin. Column means what you can do is you can divide the pages into, the page can be divided into two columns. Okay, watermark. Watermark is nothing but watermark are the text. It's nothing but it can be a text or otherwise it can be a picture. There's sometimes no when you download some items, when you're downloading some images itself, you'll be able to find mostly when you're downloading the images, you'll be able to find shutter and all shutter or some flag, something will be there. So that is said to be the watermark. We are placing an text or the image at the back of an text and it will be transparent, then that is said to be the watermark. So we can do the watermark. So this is said to be the watermark. I'll show you an example. See, we'll come to the page layout. Here it is said to be the margin. So whichever the thing we want, we'll be able to select it. If you want it to be normal, if I'm going to select it normal, so can you find previously how it was? It is like this. Now I'm changing the margin to normal. So what happened? The length is getting, the margin is getting the reduced, right? So this is said to be the margin. There are different types of margin. This is white margin. Okay, like this you will be able to set it. Orientation, this is said to be the portrait. You will not be able to find any difference here. This is portrait. Landscape, okay, it's getting applied. We'll wait. See, can you find the difference? See, I'm going to give this one. This is portrait, and this one is said to be the landscape. And then columns. So I'm going to select the text. So dividing it into two columns. Can you find it? Now it is looking like a journal article, no? You can divide it into three also. Okay, so this is it to be the columns. This is about the columns. Okay, now we'll go to the watermark. Okay, you can select it, and if you are going to give confidential, it will be applied to all the pages. Suppose if you want to give your own watermark. Okay, so now it's about the first page we have given about India, so I want to write in the background as in India. Okay, whether you want to include a picture watermark or otherwise the text. Picture also you can select it and you can put, or otherwise text means you have to give the text here. Okay, so now I'm going to give India, and I'm going to give it in Times New Roman, and then the size is okay, transparent. Can you find everywhere the India? So this is about the watermark. And one more thing, you can also give color to your pages, whichever the color you want, you can give it. So automatically the foreground color is getting changed, and then you can apply borders also. See, I'm going to use this one. If you want some colorful thing also, you can use it, since it is. I'm going to use this one. So like this, what you can do, you can apply the borders. Select the border. You can select this art one, or otherwise other one. Okay, you can select 3D also. See, we are not able to make the changes. Okay, fine. So suppose if I'm not going to give this one, what is happening? Only on the top you are able to find. See what I have done. I have removed. Now I'm going to, already this line, it is enabled, so it is there here and there. So now I want this side and this side also line, so I'm going to click here and here. Now I don't want this and this, so I'm going to remove here and here. So how it is looking like that. Okay, you'll be able to make the changes. In this way you will be able to apply the borders. Either if you want to do it for the, okay, you can give apply, so it will be applied to all the pages, or otherwise if you want to do it only for the first page alone, you can give apply it for the first page alone also. So this is about the format.